Hi, my name is Leandra Mira, and I'm going to take you down memory lane through some of the marches I have organized in my past 2 years of organizing. So this direction is the direction of the first march I was a part of in organizing. It was for September 20th, 2019, the global climate strike. And I actually can't take credit for the route. That was organized by these siblings. Their names are Anais and Boomba. And Anais, she was an organizer for Fossil Free Pitt, which was a group at the time that helped us organize that day, which was really exciting. So the reason that we strike here so often is because most of the time our demands are targeted at our politicians to enact change and legislation and bills and actually work for the constituents that they represent rather than working for corporations and profits. So that's why we do it down here, because we want to disrupt their workday and annoy them continuously and consistently until they remember that we exist. At least in my work and through continuing to organize these climate strikes, what I'd like to do is not just have demands that are focused on, or missions or goals that are just focused on political legislation and political bills, but have goals that are focused on raising awareness. There's already 1.5 degrees Celsius warming trapped in the atmosphere that we are going to see. So already we've exceeded, or we're going to exceed, the Paris Climate Accord. Pretty much because right now it's March of 2021 and we should have been reducing carbon emissions decades ago. We'll probably see 2 degrees Celsius warming. That's going to be a world with droughts, famines, more hurricanes, more wildfires, more winter storms like the recent one in Texas, less access to drinking water, less access to food, less access to housing or habitable land. And so we need to start thinking about, okay, how do we address that before it even starts happening? Because we already know that that warming is going to happen, and we can't take that warming away from happening. It's going to happen. So right now we're walking into Market Square, and this has been a site of many protests before, but for this upcoming Friday, we won't be downtown, we'll be in Oakland, and that climate strike is going to be mainly focused on advocating for demands that, you know, are easily accessible to our politicians and the University of Pittsburgh. So one of them is like, clean it up or shut it down, which is a demand focused at the polluting factories in our region, the Toxic 10, that are polluting our air and water to a degree that is so unreasonable. And so that demand is was agreed on by all of our groups as a necessary demand, and it pretty much just addresses the fact that our government needs to stop allowing them to just break regulation and then have absolutely no consequences. I was just having that conversation today, actually. I think I'm gonna be like, not me being like, I think I'm gonna be like Angela Davis. No, but you know, she's like 70 and she's still doing it. I can't imagine myself not doing it. Every now and then you have like a 12-year-old or 13-year-old who's getting into organizing, and I always feel like that's like my moment to be like, read this, or like, go do this, or this is how you apply for a permit. It's been a year, but we are starting up our climate strikes again and our direct actions again. And if you would like to be a part of the action this Friday on March 19th, you can show up at Flagstaff at 12 p.m. And bring a sign, wear a mask, bring hand sanitizer, bring a reusable water bottle, and bring your friends. And let's strike together.